Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations to the elect of Israel, which consists of 144,000 men, and the one-third of Israel that's destined for salvation, which consists of you men, women, and children, that's following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. All right, Shalom. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the flock of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, right? And I'm gonna make this a quick lesson, all right, about how riches won't profit you in the day of wrath, right? Now, my previous lesson was about the destruction of Babylon, aka America, right, and how it's gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles and Yahweh Shai and the angels, right? So people may think that they'll be able to escape using their money, which would mean like using their money to buy a ticket out of here, whether it be by plane or boat, or building bunkers to see if you can survive the blast, right? But that's not gonna happen, man. The riches won't profit you, right? And the scriptures prove that. This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death, right? And to be delivered from death, another word for that will be salvation, right? Righteousness will get you salvation. And what is righteousness? Having faith and following the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Right? Put Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai first, alright? And that's why Yahweh Shai said all the commandments really rest on two commandments, right? Loving your brother and loving the Most High. Because if you love the Most High, you won't disobey His word. And if you love your brother, you won't suffer him to sin, right? And that's all righteous things. But no matter how rich you are, you won't be able to escape judgment. If you think you can escape judgment day based on money, you're a fool, man. You're a fool, right? This is Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai's wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. Alright? For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. Alright? All them that dwell in Babylon, he's going to make a speedy riddance of, right? And that's why Revelation says Babylon's going to be destroyed in 1 hour. To destroy the greatest country in the world in 1 hour, that's a speedy riddance, man. That's a speedy riddance for real, right? But the elites think they could build bunkers. They think they could build spaceships to go to Mars. Well, that's foolishness because they know they can't escape the firmament, right? Their silver and their gold is not delivering them. All right, let me jump over to Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. Right? And money is a stumbling block for a lot of people, man. For most people, I should say, most people put money above everything, right? And that's starting with you so-called celebrities. You so-called celebrities literally will do anything for fame and money, right? Anything to stay in the spotlight. Any form of wickedness, whether it be sacrificing children, whether it be sacrificing your own children, right? Dwayne Wade especially. Dwayne Wade sacrificed his child to stay in the spotlight. This man was on the edge of retirement, right, or retired basically. His wife was doing low-level movies and TV shows. So what did he do to stay relevant? Man, he turned his son into a girl, right? And that's through, man. There's videos of his son back in the day, probably 7, 8 years old, of him checking out women. Alright? So he was a normal kid. But what happened to make him like that? Dwayne Wade sacrificed his son, man. Right? But he's not the only one. A lot of celebrities do that, right? But they're gonna see what happens to them in the day of judgment, right? They're gonna see what happens to them in the day of judgment. But there's nothing wrong with having money, right? There's nothing wrong at all with having money. Um, Scriptures does say that it's an easy thing for the Most High to make a poor man rich suddenly, right? I'm gonna pull that out, Lord willing. All right, but this is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 12. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. Now, the point of this scripture I wanted to bring out is money is a defense, right? Money will protect you from a lot of things, right? Having money will deliver you out of a lot of situations. But money won't deliver you in a day of wrath, man. You can't put your faith in this money, man. You can't put your faith in this filthy lucre. And that's why Yahweh Shai said a man can't have two masters, right? A man can't serve money and the Most High, because he's going to love one and hate the other, roughly paraphrasing, right? Why did he say that? Because if you have money, a lot of people with money, they don't like to tithe, right? A lot of people with money, they don't like to be charitable, or they like to be charitable. Let me not say that, right? But they don't like to do righteous things because it's gonna cost them money, right? If a celebrity started standing on the corner, right? If a celebrity Jake started standing on the corner, bringing out the truth, right? Breaking down the scriptures, right? Because they know who they are. They know who they are. They know the truth. The truth is damn near spread all throughout the world, man. And that's why the end is here, man. But speaking on these celebrities' behalf, right? Or any rich man, right? If a rich man stood on the corner and started bringing out the truth, right? With a Bible in his hand, right? And no lineup, with a beard, he'll lose a lot of endorsements. He'll lose a lot of fans. And that's why you can't serve two masters, right? Because instead of doing something that's righteous, right? That's teaching the scriptures, right? Following the law, statutes, and commandments. They'd rather just keep their money, right? But on the end of the day, when that dollar collapses, what's that money going to be worth, right? And when there's martial law in these streets, and there's no police, right? There's complete lawlessness, and society collapses. What's that silver and gold going to do for you, right? You can't eat with it. You're not going to have time to plant food unless you already started planting. But a lot of people are going to get uprooted out of their houses, right? So even if you have a garden, there's no defense for the judgment of the Lord, man. There's no defense for it. There's only one defense, and that's wisdom. And what's wisdom? Wisdom is, the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Most High, man. So if you fear the Most High, you will keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You will have faith in that He will deliver you in these days, man. And Lord willing, we're part of that number, man. We get beamed up to be part of the elect, right? Alright, this is Sirach chapter 11 and verse 21, and I'm going to close it out with that. Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a poor man rich, right? And we hear stories like this all the time, right? About Jake or anybody, right? Just walking down the street, pick up a brown paper bag, and there's $50,000 in their cash, right? We see these stories all the time. And the times you hear the stories, think about how many times they don't say nothing to nobody and just take the money, right? That's on the sudden they came up on riches, right? If you're smart with $50,000, you could turn that into 100. You could turn the 100 into 200, right? On the sudden, a poor man became rich, right? And with no effort from the Most High, man. So having money isn't a wicked thing. Being rich isn't a wicked thing. Putting all your faith and trust in money, that's wicked, right? Putting your faith in anything before the Most High is wicked. But Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. Until next time, Shalom and Abad Babal. Baba Kushah, Baba Kushah, Baba Kushah.